Hey everyone, welcome back to your favorite pirate crew. Today we are going to talk about Mihawk revealing why he's the Marine Hunter. If you'd like to see more about One Piece in our channel, please leave your thumbs up and subscribe to join our pirate crew. But pirates, before we continue with the video, I ask that you already subscribe to our channel, that way you will join our pirate crew and earn a devil fruit or master your favorite hack. It would also help our crew a lot if you leave your thumbs up on today's video, so together we can become Yonkos. Now let's continue with today's video. Early this week, spoilers for chapter 1058 of the One Piece manga started to come out. Some of them were certainly expected, such as the revelation of the Mugiwara's reward, but some other information was quite surprising. That's because Mihawk and Buggy brought us some interesting revelations regarding their rewards and titles that may lead us to theorize even more about the story and the direction of the manga. In today's video we'll talk a bit about the spoilers, about Mihawk, and discuss what it could all mean. Spoilers point out that the title of chapter 1058 is A New Emperor. The insensitive log of Germa 66, Vol 17 features, Caesar asks Germa to go with them. In this chapter all the rewards of the Straw Hats were revealed. They are, Luffy with his 3 billion, Zoro with 1.101 billion, Jinbe with 1.100 billion, Sanji with 1.032 billion, Robin with 939 million, Usopp with approximately 500 million, Frankie with approximately 400 million, Brook with approximately 380 million, Nami with approximately 360 million, and finally, Chopper with his 1,000 berries. Other bounties revealed were Mihawk's, which has 3.490 billion berries for his head, surpassing even Luffy's, Buggy's with 3.189 billion berries, again surpassing Luffy and the others, and finally, Crocodile's bounty, which has 1.965 billion for his head, surpassing all the Mugiwaras except for Luffy, with his almost 2 billion. Also find out that the founders of the Cross Guild were Buggy and Crocodile, with Buggy not being the true leader of the organization. He is one of the new emperors due to a big mistake by the Marine. His face being in the middle of the Cross Guild poster made the Marine think he was their leader, which is not true, and possibly the real leader is Crocodile. Even though Mihawk has a higher bounty and still has the old title from his past known as although Mihawk has only received the invitation and agreed to participate, he is certainly someone dangerous to the Marine now. And speaking of threats and revelations, we also find out that Buggy has some sort of big debt to someone, although we don't know the context of that situation yet. In conjunction with this, at the end of the chapter, the Revolutionary Army receives a call from Sabo, who exclaims his name on the phone. Much to our chagrin, we will not have One Piece next week. However, thanks to chapter 1058, several new theories will begin to emerge. We can mostly talk about Buggy, but the star of this chapter is certainly Mihawk. Dracula Hawkeye Mihawk is a famous pirate who currently holds the title of World's Best Swordsman. Mihawk served as Roronoa Zoro's fencing teacher during the 2-year time skip. He was a member of the Shishibukai, the first to be revealed, until the organization was disbanded. Mihawk possesses an immense amount of skill in battle, defeating everyone from one of Don Krieg's fleet of 50 ships and 5,000 men individually before a storm occurred. He has also remained unscathed, so far, throughout the series, despite participating in the Battle of Marineford, in which many of the most powerful people in the world were injured. Furthermore, Mihawk was a rival of the Yonko, Shanks, and wishes to face a swordsman who surpasses his former rival, which guarantees a great expectation in his power and demonstrates that Mihawk is not afraid to face a swordsman stronger than one of the Yonko. True to his epithet, Taka no Mi, Mihawk has exceptional vision, apt to the point of easily keeping up with Luffy's speed and gear second while attacking him with extreme precision, even during a chaotic New World battle between pirates and sailors. In addition, he is also a talented teacher. After training Zoro for 2 years, the latter accomplished more than when training in a dojo, although this factor helped since Roronoa's skills were highly developed. Zoro himself even admitted when talking to Pika, that even after training with Mihawk during the entire time skip, he himself is still nowhere near the skill level of the swordsman in question, further attesting to Mihawk's prowess in combat. Mihawk's strength is so great that Don Krieg accuses him of having the power of some devil fruit. So far, it has only been indicated that his power is pure offense. This makes him one of the few Shishibukai whose strength is based solely on human resources. His willpower is also something to be considered since he resisted a wave of Straw Hats Househoku Haki, continuing his performance without any hassle. Furthermore, he has apparently not shown any signs of being influenced by the charms of the pirate empress, Boa Hancock. Mihawk travels on a coffin-shaped raft with 2 green sails, a single black sail, and a single seat, even sailing down the Grand Line, which is another notorious achievement. Part of Mihawk's reputation as the world's most powerful master swordsman is due to his tremendous superhuman physical strength, which he complements in his mastery of fencing. Mihawk's sword attacks are executed with tremendous power, able to easily create immensely powerful air slashes with a huge range, enough to split large battleships and an ice mountain with ease. He was also able to stop Zoro, a formidable swordsman with enormous strength, using only a single dagger being held with one hand. Mihawk has extraordinary agility, being able to cover enormous heights and distances. He is fast enough when dealing with Luffy's enhanced speed in Gear 2nd. In terms of combat, Mihawk is the most powerful swordsman in history, having defeated all current swordsmen. 2 years ago, he was able to effortlessly defeat Zoro, a three-sword user known throughout East Blue, with a single dagger that he usually uses as a dinner knife. Mihawk is known to have frequently dueled and defeated Emperor Shanks when they were younger. Mihawk demonstrates tremendous dexterity and supreme skill in swordplay, especially when using his main sword, Yoro. His fencing is extremely versatile, from destroying entire fleets of ships and giant icebergs with immense power, to deflecting the course of bullets with high precision. He is also able to cut steel with immense ease and speed, as demonstrated with Mr. One of the Steel Body, who even Zoro struggled to defeat when they both fought. Citing his weapons and abilities, we can mention that Mihawk has a knife in the shape of a cross pendant on his neck. He is shown using it as a tool for eating, but combined with his supreme sword skills, it is also a deadly weapon capable of defeating any lesser or moderately skilled swordsman. Even Zoro, a swordsman who wielded 3 blades during the duel, did not come out unscathed. He also wields the black sword Yoru as his main weapon. Yoru is a curved black blade in the shape of a Latin cross, with a gold beam decorated by red cabochons, and a bandaged wrapped handle with a particularly large cabochon at its end. He accepts challenges for his title. He only draws this sword for those with enough spirit to gain Mihawk respect, or enough power to present a threat. Otherwise, his kogatana is sufficient. Yoru is a human-sized sword, with decorated edges, single-sided in the shape of a Latin cross with a shiny black blade that is curved at the end. In addition, he can use 2 types of haki, the Busos Hoku haki, having also taught Zoro to protect his swords from any damage, and the Kanbunshoku haki. When we keep this in mind, we can say that Mihawk is certainly one of the most skilled characters and can come close to what we consider one of the most powerful when it comes to characters who have trained to get where they are, without relying on Akuma's no Mi and the like. Zoro would also fit in here, but it's interesting to see how the current world's greatest swordsman was so recognized in the past, and even today he is feared. Could Mihawk in the past have been a violent and proud pirate, seeking to fight every sailor he saw in front of him? Because of his natural ability and skills, he might have been recognized as a hunter fascinated by people in the marine, as if this would make him remembered in the future. Or, perhaps, in his past, he might have lost someone important to the marine and to this day has deep anger towards them for it, having hunted them down one by one as revenge. This could all be correlated to his past persona, completely different from what we see today, but this is all still pure theory. Because he was a sailor hunter in the past, it's curious that we remember one of the first titles given to Zoro being a pirate hunter before. Well, it sounds funny, doesn't it? Now we will have the 2 great hunters possibly going after hitting it head-on with the marine without thinking twice about the consequences of doing so. At the very least, it will be quite interesting to see where this batch of information will take us. And you, what do you think will happen from now on in the story? Will we have the Mugiwaras working with the Cross Guild in the fight against the marine? What is in store for the future of One Piece? What will be the next stop for the Mugiwaras? Let us know in the comments with your theory. That's it, my Straw Hat Pirate. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any suggestions for a video, don't forget to comment below, because I'll be reading them all. As I also don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any content from your pirate crew.